Good evening, everyone. Following the request from Christine Griffiths and Andrew Cannon, this is how I do my borders. To give the images a bit of presentation, it's very simple. I'll try and make it as basic as I can, but if you're a Photoshop user and you're experienced, by all means just ignore the things that I do. There's many ways to do it. This is how I do it. First and foremost, I see the image on the screen. I've got a single layer. I would grab the crop tool, that one, okay, instantly it's cropped. If I just drag that around, you can see that it's just constrained in the top left hand corner. Now if I hold shift, it automatically locks, but if you watch, if I hold alt and shift at the same time, it constrains outwards from the center. So what I do, I'll find a space that I like, which may be something like that, and then I'll just drag the bottom. Obviously I want text in the image, so I'll drag the bottom. Once I'm happy with the size, I'll just hit return, and there you'll see the image has stayed the same size, but the whole canvas now is slightly bigger. Now the first thing I want to do is create a new layer, but obviously I want to create a new layer for the background, the colour that you want. It'll either be white or black, that's my preferred choice, any other doesn't really work. The new layer icon is down there. Now if I hold the control key or command on the Mac and click it, you'll see the new layer here is underneath. Now what I want to do, obviously, first and foremost, is fill that layer with the colour that I want. And to do that, all I do is hold the shift key down and hit backspace. It brings up foreground colour, which is the black, background colour, which is the white, or I can just choose them. In this case I think white works the best with the flower image. There you go, click OK, the background's fully white. Now I'll create another new layer, and the reason I'm doing that is I like my pictures to have a border all the way around the outside. Now to make sure I've got the border perfect, I'll select the flower layer in this case, hold Control or Command on the Mac and just click it once, and when I do you'll see the marching ants appear around the picture. There you go, you can see them there. Okay, now obviously I want those marching ants to be around there, so what I do is I need to move them, but Control T would be the same way you normally resize something, but in this case what I need to do is transform my selection, which is those marching ants. So there's a quick select function for that. So go to select, then transform selection, and then you'll see I've got the control points here so I can move. Same again, if I just drag, you know, you can do it anything you want, and then shift will constrain that, but again shift and alt will resize from the center. Okay, something like that I'll be more than happy with. Okay, and then once I'm happy with that, again press enter or the tick, and that makes it live. Now what do I do from here? Obviously I want to make some kind of pattern. All I need to do is stroke those lines. Now before you could get all aroused and think no, it's not that kind of stroke, basically I'll go to edit and then stroke. When I'm doing a white background, the best colour is obviously black. When I'm doing a black background, the best colour is obviously white. I find 2 pixels to be perfect for this size of image. Okay, so I do that, press OK, so make sure you're on 2, just highlight, just type in 2, make sure your colour's black. Okay, press OK, make sure it's centered, normal, everything, just leave everything else the same. Press OK, and you slightly see it. And the marching ants are still there, but we need to deselect them now. So I can do Command D or Control D on the PC, or just go to select, deselect. As you can see, I'm using a Mac, and there's the Command D option there. And they're gone, and then you see the image. Now, it looks slightly odd, but if you zoom into full size, or a little bit better, you'll see it's pristine. Okay, and from there, you just put your own text. Now I like to use a font called Typography, but you can use any font you want. So you get your text tool. Okay, as soon as you highlight the text tool and start writing, bear with me while it just initializes, you know, you just click there. Obviously that's massive, so I'll call it flower for instance. It's huge. Okay, drag that, position it where you want. Obviously that font is way too big, so you bring up the font palette, extra bold. I like to use something a little lighter, maybe that. Okay, maybe thinner again. Size is way too big, it's 72 at the moment. Maybe bring it down to 36. Now one thing I do like to do is stretch my text. Maybe ultralight is a little bit too thin. And the way to stretch your text is just with your kerning and basically that's that one there. So if I just choose one random number 100, you see it's spread out a little bit. But if I hold and drag, you see it's turned into the arrows. Hold, drag to the right, maybe 5 times that amount, and then you see the word flower has appeared. Then I'll put my name under it, anything like that. It's always handy to rename your layers. If I deselect that one there, you can see that the flower has disappeared, and so on. So, okay, that's basically it. That's all there is to know. Alright, and hope you enjoyed watching the tutorial. Thanks to Ross and his family, Mike and obviously Colin. Kudos to all. Ciao.